like now in the locker room going forward? And I'd love to hear from both of you guys on that.
I'll start it off. Just basically just making sure everybody on the same page. I mean, we having a hard time right now. We didn't win the game. Just got to bring everybody closer than ever right now. Everybody has to be on the same page at the end of the day. No mistakes. Everybody got to be on the same page. We got a bye week next week, and the last time we had a bye week, we grouped together. We came back, beat Iowa. So about the same thing this week.
To piggyback off of what he's saying, I feel like the biggest part as a leader, we need to rally together. No pointing fingers. No, it's offense fault, defense fault, special teams fault. None of that. We can't have none of that, man. Moving forward, we gotta start diagnosing our film. What did we do wrong? What can we fix? What can we do better moving forward? A good thing about the bye week is you kind of get a chance to really dive deep into the last few games and really realize what we're doing and kind of get a chance to build off of what we're doing good and to fix what we're doing bad. And as a unit, as a whole team, really, we just got to come together, love on each other, and make sure that no one's straying away, no one's going down the path of no regrets, you know, and I mean of no turning back. You know, we can't have any regrets and everything. And I felt like we had a good week of practice this past week and didn't come out on top, but I just got to keep working, keep putting our best foot forward, and just keep working for real. I know.
Thank you.
This is for both you guys. I think it was the fourth straight game. You got a 3-0 to start defensively, and you guys were dominated the first quarter like last week. What happened where they seemed to flip a switch and just couldn't? I mean, they were 4 to 7 points.
Well, I will say they got an iPad too. You know, they're on the sideline fixing things. They're seeing what we're doing, how they can scheme up our defensive calls, and I'm sure that their defense is doing the same thing to our offense. And we just got to be able to out execute them. You know, it comes to the plays on the field that are played, and we gotta execute that play, whatever it's called. You know, no matter the block we get, no matter what, we got to be able to execute our job. So, and I feel like they were better today. That's really what it comes down to. They came out and they executed at a higher level than we did.
Just piggyback off what Mav said. Just basically like Coach Rossi called the game. We went out there, we executed in the first quarter, first half, really. Second half, we just didn't execute the game plan. He called a great game plan, and we went over it all week. They got iPads, like Mav said. They just made adjustments, and we just didn't execute. Coach Rossi gave us the call, we just didn't execute. I put that on me and Mav also. As the leaders on the defense, we should have just stepped up, talked to the guys, told the guys, hey, we got to turn it up a notch, and just things like that.
Chris.
Two questions. You guys gave up 333 yards in the final 3 quarters. And I guess, was there any one thing, what were they doing with their passing attack in particular that looked like they were working in the middle of the field quite a bit? And what is it up front, like the early start with pressure in the quarterbacks? What's changed? You guys haven't had a sack in, I think, 4 games.
Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Like I said, we just got to go out there as players and execute the game plan. Coach Rossi gave us the game plan, the best to his ability. He called a great game. I can't lie. But I put that on myself. Put that on myself. The rest of the guys on the D line. We just got to step it up. Start at practice. So hopefully with this bye week, we know what's at stake. We know what we got to do, and we'll get better.
Guys, a 7-0 difference in sacks today, and you haven't had one since September now. Maverick and Chris, what happens now? How do you fix it?
Starts in practice, coming out, working. You can't feel sorry for yourself going into these practices. I know it's been like a rough stretch for us and everything, but no one cares. Their next opponent doesn't care about what happened to us in the previous play or none of that. They don't care that what happened to the guys in this game that are out now. They don't care about any of that. So really what it comes down to, I was going out at practice, executing what we need to execute, and getting the job done. Simple as that. I mean, they out-executed us, and that's really what happened.
Like Mav said, it starts at practice. We just got to be better overall. We just got to be better up front, get to the quarterback as much as we can. I mean, we haven't done it in a couple games. But that starts with us up front. If we can't get to the quarterback, we're bailing the DBs out. The DBs got to cover constantly. I put that on us up front. We just got to get to the quarterback as much as we can.
Were you surprised you couldn't get to Rourke, or was that the team you saw on tape?
No, I wasn't surprised. I got to him a couple of times. It just didn't finish. So I put that on myself.
Yeah, he was getting that ball out quick.
You guys have faced a number of really quality teams this year. I'm just wondering where Indiana stacks up just coming off the field, having faced the Oregon and Ohio State teams.
Definitely up there, that's for sure.
I mean, they get coached just how we get coached, but they just executed. We didn't execute the game plan. They're a great team, great offense, great defense, great special teams, but they're up there with the rest. But their level of execution just was better tonight than we had. So.
They work really well together, and they, like Chris said, they executed what they needed to execute to get the job done. You know, and we got to figure out what we can do to stop that moving forward as a defense.
Mav, Eaton said last week that you were the one who proposed the players-only meeting. I'm sure you addressed a lot of the same issues you saw today. I have to imagine it's pretty aligned.
Yeah, I felt like after that meeting, I feel like guys were really bought in. We had a good week of practice, like I said before. We went out there, we gave everything. I mean, I felt like we gave everything we had during the practice. No one, there was not a lot of playing around, not a lot of goofing off, you know, and it's definitely a tough one to swallow, but we still got to keep stacking days and keep and just prepare for the next one.
Hey guy back here, what do you kind of, as two leaders on the defense, what do you do to kind of maintain the morale and energy on the sideline when Chuck or Charles and Malik go down?
Guys go down all the time. It's football at the end of the day. It's just making sure that the guys who come in the game understand the game plan. They're up there with us, and they just execute. So I just feel like when those guys go down, everybody else on the sideline as a defense has to be ready to play at the end of the day.
I would say next man up mentality, like Chris was saying. The guys go down all the time. You got to be able to go out there and execute. You got to be locked in. If you might not be the starter, but all it takes is one play, and you'll be up there. You know, so just making sure everyone's on the same page and executing the game plan and studying tape and doing what they need to do to put their best foot forward, even if they don't see they might not have seen the field the last couple of games, but that doesn't mean anything. So guys just got to be constantly ready to be the next man up.
Matt and Connor to wrap.
For you guys, you just had a bye like a month ago. How much, like, is this one going to be any different? Just reviewing 3 games as opposed to 6, and how do you approach this with that final push, last 3 games of the season?
I would say just about the same. Just going to the bye week. We won the last bye week with practice and weightlifting and coming together as a team. Offense, defense, special teams, team bonding, of course. Having that, we had a players meeting also. Just making sure everybody's on the same page coming out of this next bye week that we got coming up. And just make sure we can execute the game plan. When Coach gives us the game plan for, I think we got Illinois next, so just go out there, execute against Illinois, and hopefully we get a job done.
Question for either of you guys. I'm curious, when you're on the field and things are spiraling and you can't get those stops, how do you exactly change that? I guess what can you guys do as players? Is it really just getting one stop, getting one play from one? I'm curious what you'd say to that.
I would say one play at a time. You know, you can't. I like to say to the guys, next play mentality. You know, your next play has to be your best play. You can't worry about what just happened. You're just going to drag you down, and you can't worry about the next play after the one you're playing right now because it's just going to mess up the rep you're on. You just got to focus on that one rep, making it the best one. Good hands, good feet, good pad level, and you know, as far as the defensive line goes, you know, with like DBs and everything, they gotta do their technique and play the best of their ability. And as far as the spiraling thing, I mean, I wouldn't say that we have a way of like, oh man, we're spiraling. I don't feel like talking like that to the guys. I don't think that's gonna help or anything. Just next play mentality, keep your heads up and let's keep battling. You know, that's kind of what I tell the guys, and that's all we have to do. I mean, all it takes is a few good plays and we're out of there. You know, 3 and out and we're out. You know, so just got to keep stacking those plays, and it starts with one play. So.